Yes, everyone can see the screen. So today we're gonna learn differentiation. What is differentiation? Acha. Differentiation. Wait, I need the book of class 12 R.S. Agarwal. Okay, so derivatives. Differentiation means simple derivatives. So there are some formulas like basic derivative functions. If I talk about, then there in class 11 we have studied about the derivative of an variable to the power n. If we take a variable, suppose x to the power n, suppose we are taking suppose we are taking x to the power n. Now we want to differentiate it. So when we will differentiate it, we will see that the differentiation of this with respect to x, as we know, it will be always with respect to x. This will be differentiating, we will get that n x to the power x to the power n minus, oh sorry, x to the power n minus 1. This is the first law of derivative. If the thing is xn, then we have the first law of derivative as dx, differentiating x with respect to n, sorry, differentiating xn, x to the power n with respect to x, we get n x to the power n minus 1. One more rule is that when we take sin x, suppose I am taking d dx, what I am taking, suppose I am taking here sin x, this will be equal to cos x. This will be equal to cos x. Now when we are like there are some rules, like for sin x it will be cos x, for cos x it will be negative of sin x, for tan x it will be sec square x, for cot x it will be negative of cosec square x, for sec x it will be sec x tan x, and for cosec x we will get negative of cosec x into cot x. I am writing them quickly. Just note them down as they are really important. Guys, just note these down. These are really important for class 12. We're having other differentiation, but first we need to learn the basic differentiations that we have learned in class 11. These are just a summary. You need to learn this. by CS meaning cos x. These are the basic rules of differentiation. If somebody asks you what are the basic rules of differentiation, these are the basic rules of differentiation. If someone asks you that what is the basic rules of differentiation, tell them that these are the basic rules of differentiation. If someone asks you, promise me, if someone asks you what is differentiation, what are the basic rules of differentiation, you will say these are the basic rules of differentiation, because these are the basic rules of differentiation. These got the basics. Okay, there are some rules. These are, you can say, these are derivatives, you know. So this is how to derive. Like suppose someone gave you x cubed, they told you to differentiate it with respect to x. So what will you do? You will use the first formula, that is x to the power differentiating x to the power n with respect to x, we will get n x to the power n minus 1. Then for x cube it will be 3x square, 3 minus 2 3 minus 1 to 3x square. So these are some derivatives of these functions. Now if anyone asks you the rules, these are the basic derivatives. If someone asks you the rules, then there are plenty of rules. There are 4 rules. I will explain the chain rule also. First is the sum rule or addition rule, you can say. So here, if someone give you a equation, suppose by they have given the equation like d by dx, or differentiating u plus v with respect to x. So what will be the result? The result will be differentiation of u with respect to x plus differentiation of v with respect to x. What this is called? Remember, this is called the sum rule. This is called the sum rule. Sum rule, or you can say addition rule. This is called a sum rule. You can write sum rule, or you can also write addition rule. I'm writing it as sum rule. Okay. Now this got to the sum rule. If someone says the difference rule, how we will take if someone gives u and v as two differentiable variables, and they said that you need to take out the you need to differentiate the difference of these two variables. So how we will do that? Let's see how we will do that. Someone gives us u and v and said us to differentiate their difference with respect to x. Then what we will do, we will similar to this, like exactly, not exactly similar, there is a difference. Yes. So the difference is the plus will be converted to negative as we are taking the difference. What is this called? This is called the difference rule. This is called the difference rule. Now one more is there. Suppose they give you two variables, like again u and v, differentiable variables, and they told to differentiate the product with respect to x. So what we will do, we will multiply u with dv plus we will multiply v. So no need to write this as and we need to multiply v with the differentiation of u with respect of x. What is this called? This is called the product rule. This is called the product rule. Next, okay, the last one is, before chain rule, the last one is the Suppose they gave you u and v as differentiable variables, and they told that their um, what to say that their question need to be differentiated with respect to x. Then we will form the equation like this. So this will be the upper hand side. We will take this thing, but again but this will be, since it's division, this will be changed to negative, and here it will come as b square. What is called? This is called, if someone asks what is this called, this is called as quotient rule. These are the basic, not basic, these are some rules, these are some rules of differentiation. These are the rules of differentiation, and these are the basic derivatives. Copy this today up to this. Oh, one thing left. That thing is chain rule. Yes, chain rule. Okay. This is a totally different thing, and you need to learn it very carefully. Let y equal to it. Let y equals to f of t. F of t, right? And t equals to g of and t equals to g of x. Functions, these are some functions. Then by dx. Sorry for the you know disturbance. I'm having some problems, so yeah, really sorry for this. oh, Sorry. Okay, where were we? Yeah, so comma chain rule. So dy by dx will be equal to, this will be equal to, now comes the most interesting part, this will be equal to dy by dt into dt by dx. This is known as the famous chain rule. If we introduce more variable like y equals to ft, t equals to gu, and u equals to hx, then it will be further expanded as dy by dt into dt by du into du by dx. This is known as the chain rule, and chain rule is also known as the derivatives of composite functions. These functions must be composite so that this will certify. Understand? Okay, I guess for today this much. Let me try this one. This is chain rule. This is the chain rule. Note this all out, and I guess today this much. Thank you. And if you are having any doubts, please surely write it in the comment section. Till then, take care everyone. Bye bye.